Pilates with Lou. In today's class, we're going to be focusing on our lower body, specifically our hips, strengthening our glutes, and lengthening and strengthening those legs. You will need your foam roller for today's class, and I will be challenging your balance a lot using it. So usually we have our foam roller like resting on the ground, but today we're going to be having it vertical. So instead of using it to roll out muscles like we usually do, we're going to be using it as a support. So, which means we're going to be engaging our arm muscles, but there's going to be a big focus on balance. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is so that you can have a chance to come more into your body. So bring that awareness, which I think is super important. So the more that I can keep you challenged and thinking and moving through movements in different ways, I can keep your body really mindful. So away from distractions, away from thinking about what you need to do during the day, and more of how you're feeling in your body. And that's super important. So I hope that you enjoy this class, and let's get started. To start, let's bring that roller up, and we're going to press into it with both of our hands, rolling those shoulders down and back, taking a breath in, filling up the rib cage, and then letting that air out and pulling that navel into spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel that corset coming around your waist, tightening up as you let all that air out. One more. And let it out. Okay, on the next breath in, pressing into the mat, and as you exhale, let's tuck that tailbone, round that spine, lengthen those arms out, and return. Inhale, exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone. So we're looking for the scoop in the tummy here, like we would be doing on the mat, lying down, just in a different position. How are your shoulders? Are they still down? One more. And up. To start, I'm going to roll my shoulders away, pressing into that roller, and place my hand on my hip and extend that leg out. Inhale to extend, exhale to come back in. Pressing onto the mat. Feeling my core engaged for 3. Opening up my hips. And then let's bring that right knee forward, and we're going to stir those hips. One more, and then change direction. Place it back down. Take a breath, and let's bring that right knee up here, and let's just pulse it up for 5. Pulling that navel in for support. And press down into it now, feeling that stretch through the hip flexor. And down. Leaning into it. Now, let's lift that right leg up with control, using the Pilates principle of control. That's coming down. And we need to move that foam roller so it's pretty much in line with that left hand. Here. And we're going to lengthen out that left leg. Feel that stretch. Can you lengthen a little bit more? Pressing down into that roller, lift, lengthen again, and let's pulse for 6. And now let's sitting into it, and then we're going to extend it up. So sitting into it, comes diagonal around for 3. And calming back, pressing into that roller to come up, and back we go. Let's repeat that on the other side. So roller to the side, knees are together towards the back of the mat. Set yourself up, roll those shoulders down and away from your ears. Let's lift that left knee out and return. Hand on your hip for support, pressing into the mat. Inhale, exhale to come back. 3 more. And let's move it to the front and stir that hip around. And let's go the other way. How's your balance? Now we're going to lift that knee, bring it forward, pulling your navel in, and let's raise it up for 5. Let's sit into that stretch now, pressing into the mat, feeling that hip flexor stretch. Roll the shoulders away. Take a breath here. Another very important Pilates principle that we use every session, especially when things are a little bit new. Now sitting back into it, feeling the stretch, the back of the leg. All right, let's bring that knee in and bring it over our other leg. And we're going to move that roller forward. So it's in line with my other hand, pretty much. Okay, now lengthen out that right leg now. Bring those shoulders away from your ears, lifting up the leg, lengthening out some more. And let's pulse. Pressing into that roller, don't forget about it. It's engaging our arm muscle there. Pulling your navel into your spine for support. 3 more. And drop it behind. And lift. For 3. You get a little glute stretch there. Before we engage that right glute. Now with control here, pressing into the roller, coming up, pressing in, lift that left knee back over, and we're going to put our roller just in front of our mat, and we're going to extend that right leg out, roll your shoulder away, drop that left arm down, lift up that right leg, and we're going to bring that knee down to meet the other knee, and then as we press into the roller, lengthen out that leg. So it's a drop and extend. For 3. Now let's flex that foot and lengthen out some more. How much length can you get? Have a think about your hand. Is it underneath your shoulder? Now let's bring that leg forward for a front kick and then behind. Thinking about length through the back of the knee to get that straight leg. Navel pulled into spine. 2 more. Hinge at the hip. And then when you're behind here, let's go for 3 circles each way. Keep that leg straight if you can. Lengthen here. And return. Okay, let's go the other side. So the roller is in the middle of the mat. I'm going to be dropping my right hand down. Think about your shoulders, pull them down and away from your ears. Let's lengthen that left leg out. And a little bit more. Let's bring those knees together, drop your hips down, and then pressing up and lengthening out. For 3. Flex the foot. I want you to find some length here. Lengthen through that hip joint. Bring it to the front and then press behind. For 2 more. And 3 circles each way here. And gently bring those knees back together. Let's take a side stretch now. So let's move the roller to the right side of the body, lengthening out that right leg. Float your left arm up and drop that right shoulder as you come over. Enjoy that stretch. One more. Float the left arm up. Drop that right shoulder. And down. Other side. Coming to the left side now. Let's lengthen that left leg out. And float that right arm up. Drop that left shoulder. And coming over. Inhale, exhale, coming over. And we're going to finish now with just a small back stretch. Put the roller on the base of our ankles. Roll those shoulders around. Drop that right arm and left hand. Take a breath here. And exhale. Coming up, reaching up, and back down to the roller. Gently does it. Pressing those thighs to the front. And exhale. Reaching up. Removing the roller, coming down onto the mat. And we are done for today. I hope that you were able to find a little bit more awareness in your body during that class, and I also hope you had fun. See you next time.